mean, I know scoring is up, but topping 100, just ridiculous. Go off, MP.
I've talked to people with knowledge of the situation, and they say that MP will be inserted into the starting lineup over the next few games. One front office executive from around the league said there is some doubt about MP's readiness to be in the starting lineup, but around the team, the front office, the coaching staff, they are optimistic and they believe that every milestone has been attained by MP and he will only be better with an expanded role.
Triple digits? You really did it. I can't believe it. Time to warm up. Get ready to rock. MP in the house.
MP, you got that look in your eye tonight. You better watch out.
Hello, everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Hall of Famer David Aldridge will be joining us from the sidelines moments from now. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. You look at Chicago, they're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top five.
And when I look at Houston, they are rolling, showing a lot of belief in themselves. The fan base is energized. We'll see if they can keep this up.
And the starting group for the Spurs. Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Paul out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Vassell in at the small forward. And for Houston, at the guard positions, Van Vliet and Green. Alperen Şengün out there with Thompson. And it's Brooks in at the 3, the small forward. Stan, when you were faced with back-to-back games, did that factor into your game planning at all?
Not really, Kevin. I mean, it factored into what we did in preparation, practice the day before.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Jock Landale's checked in for Şengün. Jabari Smith comes in for Thompson. Tari Eason's checked in for Dylan Brooks. And it's Jackson in for Fred Van Vliet. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach, Ime Udoka. Now, he's in awe of Victor Wembanyama just like everybody else. He said, I don't know that we can stop him. I don't know that we can slow him down. But they want to try and play a physical brand of basketball against him at both ends and see if that has any effect. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Well, everything Johnson does on the court, he does with force.
Landale pass to Jackson. And some nice passing there by Houston. He lobs it up, and the dunk by Smith.
This is the belief Smith's teammates have in him, which is why they look for him to take that shot.
And San Antonio shooting 44% overall here in the first quarter. Shots good by Wesley. Here's Jackson. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. And Greg, recently MP had a milestone game, recording the first triple-double of his career.
And there should be plenty more to come over the course of his career. MP's a guy that's willing and able to do whatever it takes for his team to win. And Smith is just so impressive, especially when he's working in that screen and roll.
Wesley against Jackson. Pass to Wembanyama. Down low. Here's Johnson. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Rocking that rim. Keldon Johnson, a big physical wing.
Now Jackson. Jackson is doubled. Out to Smith. Here's Jackson, covered by Wesley. Jackson misses.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have them, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks, guys. Well, the Spurs with some experienced additions, bringing in Chris Paul and Harrison Barnes. Their mentorship is likely just as valuable to this young roster as their contributions on the court. And with legendary head coach Greg Popovich, they're creating an environment for growth in San Antonio. They're really building things the right way, guys.
All right, Shams, we appreciate the report.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Floats one, and the shot goes in. Jackson's got his second basket of the night.
That's an excellent bucket there. Not an easy one. That took some creativity.
And the Spurs with possession. Wesley the pass to Champagny. Pass to Wembanyama. Off with the layup.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Easton passes to Jackson. Smith kicks to Green. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Now it's a 3-point Rocket lead.
Green knows that he needs to take and make threes at a good clip. Nice shot there.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here's Houston. They've got an 8-0 run. Pass to Jackson. In the corner, it's Eason. Smith kicks to Jackson. And the layup is good. 7 points for Maverick.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Houston on top, leading by 5. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Rockets, guys.
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. We've got Barnes. He's out there with Keldon Johnson. And it's Champagnie in at the shooting guard. We see coaches stand willing to pay fines for complaining about the officiating. I'm having a hard time thinking if you ever did that. I'm going back in my Rolodex here. Did you? Did you ever do that, Coach?
I mean, Kevin, I paid hundreds of thousands of dollars of fines in the NBA. Yeah. My wife was not real happy about that at one point, reminding me early on that we had 4 kids we were going to try to put through college. And she told me one year I just gave away 2 college educations.
Oh, goodness. Eason finds Jackson. Now Whitmore. Back to Jackson. From deep. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
To the left side wing. Champagnie. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Turn around Jay. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Well, what a half he's had. He has completely warped the shape of this game with his hot shooting.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And there's the call on Maverick. That is his first foul of the game. The Spurs making a switch here. Branham's checked in. Mamu Kelishvili passes to Branham. And that one's good. Mamu Kelishvili. Mamu Kelishvili has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. To the inside. Here's Jackson. And he gets the bucket. And the Rockets lead by 9.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Spurs have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. And there's the call on Maverick. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Jordan McLaughlin's checked in for the Spurs. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Jackson. Rockets leading by 9. In the corner, it's Eason. Pass to Whitmore. Jackson from long range. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing. Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
Şengün with a screen on Barnes. Pass to Şengün. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Great timing and a really good read there from Şengün. Spaces the floor and is rewarded.
Barnes outside. Here's McLaughlin. That one's off. Still out of sync. For Houston, they've gotten all of their first 6 shots to go in here in the second. What a quarter so far. Jackson deciding where to go with it. And Smith with the stuff.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Pass to Barnes. From deep. Nailed from 3-point land. Barnes has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, instinctively, too. Fox there looking to be a ball mover, a facilitator.
Jackson, that's good.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Spurs trail by 15. And for De'Aaron Fox, his 3-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up. And it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Jackson misses. Well, it was the San Antonio Spurs winning their last game against the Clippers.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
Well, it comes down to preparation. They were ready for that game and kept the crowd out of it for the most part.
Fox, no good.
All right, I'm just going to say it. He's 0 for the game. Might be time to stop shooting the ball.
Yes, that goes in.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight. Well, they desperately need him to get going offensively. He's got to refocus and just start taking better shots.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Spurs trail by 19. Here's Fox. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Well, he can't buy a bucket, but it's time to find other ways to help his team win.
And he gets it to go. And now it's up to 25 points for Maverick.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
They need to stop this run.
You know what, Kev? I think it's time to switch some things up, either by going to your bench or with a different look defensively to disrupt their rhythm.
And Johnson now top of the key. Jackson against Fox. Outside Jackson. Pass to Eason. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Eason's got his second basket of the night. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Rockets?
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition.
He's checked in for the Rockets. Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. Outside Jackson. Out to Brooks. Back to Jackson. Banked in off the glass. Jackson's got 27 points.
Yeah, they've gone away from the triple as they look to protect this lead.
.107 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Vassell. Hits the three-point bomb. Vassell's got 7.
Yeah, nice shot by Vassell. Really good three-point shooter.
And here's Green outside. Buries the long-range jumper.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Barnes kicks to Paul. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And it's Sohan missing.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
Jackson finds Thompson. Jackson against Wembanyama. Shot clock at 5. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
The Rockets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. A challenging stretch for San Antonio here. Paul with the three. Thompson with the rebound. Van Vliet on the wing. Outside Jackson. Back to Van Vliet. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And how about that triple to put a cap on their run here going into the break? Finish that half on a big-time roll.
And so it's the Houston Rockets ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. An uphill battle so far for the San Antonio Spurs.
I hate the shots they're taking. I hate them. The team is stubborn, and you have to be willing to adjust, like us with all these new teams that's been added.
Agreed. You can't want to be a long-range sniper, but if you miss the target enough times, you become the victim.
All right, now, still early on, but let's check out the Western Conference standings.
Well, right now for the Spurs, they've played below average basketball coming out the gates. They were hoping for more. They were talking a good game in the preseason, but they have not backed it up. Like you never back anything up, Ernie.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been one outstanding game for Maverick.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Rockets end up going with a whole new group. Johnson's checked in for San Antonio. Barnes comes in for Devin Vassell. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Tari Easton is out there with Smith. Then it's Cam Whitmore. And there's Jackson. And it's Landale in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Paul with the three. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Greg Popovich is guiding a young Spurs team that's hoping to return this franchise to the dominance that saw 5 titles since 1999. Pop said the standards haven't changed. Be very direct, demand, be fair, and love them. They got to know you care about them. So it's all the same formula from 25 years ago to today. Kevin?
It's an interesting story, David. Thank you. And, of course, as a Hall of Famer, you bringing that to us? Perfect. Just 5 on the clock. In the corner, Smith with it. Beyond the arc. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got his 9th assist in the game now. San Antonio's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Here's Paul. The kick out to Barnes. The three. Cans it from downtown. Barnes has got 6.
And in terms of controlling a game, Chris Paul is as good as anyone I've ever seen do it.
Eason passes to Jackson. Tries a three, and another three for Houston.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And Greg, you talk about toughness, the compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
The Spurs making a switch here. Champagne's checked in and taken away by Paul. Wembanyama outside. No good on the three.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And Jackson gets it to go.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
For San Antonio, they've gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Barnes left side. Johnson a wide open look. And the three off target. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Paul outside. Barnes can't get it to go. And for Houston, they're shooting an outstanding 55% from the field since the half. You know, their execution has been on point.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And for the Spurs, they're shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Got that bucket in no time at all. Paul's got 11 points.
And look at Paul's focus. He is completely locked in on his shot.
Back to Whitmore. In the corner, it's Eason. There's Jackson with the three. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Champagnie. Rockets with the rebound. 32 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Houston moving the ball around, and the dunk by Jackson.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
20 seconds left to play in the third. Back to Paul. Takes the three. Landale grabs the miss.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Outside Jackson. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Houston Rockets with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. Back to the action in just a minute. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great passer.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the floor for San Antonio, Keldon Johnson is out there with Barnes. And it's Fox. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the 5 spot. And Fox gets it to go.
And he gives up pounds to a lot of guys defending him, but that has never kept Fox from being in attack mode.
Pass to Whitmore. Here's Landale from beyond the arc, and the three ball is good. Landale's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And here is Fox. Launches a 3. Landale grabs the miss. Landale's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
So, Greg, you played the point. In Create a Player, if you had to pick a different position to play, which would it be?
Ooh, good question, Kevin. Probably small forward, wing. I'd like to be a fearsome finisher who can soar and dunk over everybody.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Johnson's shot is off.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Outside Jackson. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
The Spurs have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Outside, Fox to halt the run and misses it off the right side of the rim. Houston's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. And Barnes has got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. Again, the miss by the Spurs. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Jackson misses.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. You think fans like that?
It's a great question, Kevin, and there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, doesn't it feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all?
Smith against Fox. Here's Johnson. Here's Champagnie. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists in the game. Jackson up top, guarded by Fox. Connects again.
Historic 50-point night. What a streak he's on.
With this performance, he now has the longest streak of 50-point games in NBA history. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. Whitmore defending. Good on the triple. Johnson's got 19 points.
Well, already an improvement for him from beyond the arc in this half.
Here's Jackson. And another one.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. San Antonio's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. And stolen by Whitmore. Jackson against Fox. Jackson dishes to Smith. Offline with his 3. And San Antonio shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Fox, no good.
And boy, you can see his struggles from the field, and I think it's really starting to get to him.
Well, Stan, the NBA awards impact so much on these players and what they think they can acquire and achieve. How do you feel about the structure of award voting?
Well, right now, Kevin, there's about 100 panelists that each get a vote, and that seems like as good approach as any. Certainly, I need to be on that panel, and, you know, I mean, I think we'd probably get more worthy award winners if they would just let me pick them myself.
But, you know, they make your picks public, and a lot of times voters are uncomfortable with that.
Yeah, that doesn't really bother me. I'm used to people disagreeing with me anyway. I have a family, Kevin.
It's good from long range.
In that first half, guys, they didn't shoot nearly as many threes as they have here in the second, trying to use that shot to stay in the game.
There's Jackson with the 3. It's stolen by Johnson. A pass to Fox. Over Jackson. Fox, no good.
Now, he hasn't been great this quarter. The coaches need to try to figure out a way to get him going.
Jackson from long range. The rebound by Champagnie. And San Antonio shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
To the paint. The shot from the low post is good. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics, and there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Steven Adams comes in for Jock Landale, and Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Whitmore. There's Jackson with the three, and good, he hits it again.
And another stunning accomplishment in his career. He's now tied for fourth most 60-point games in league history.
He is one of the most exciting offensive players the NBA has ever seen. In fact, I don't think you can make an argument against that. And the wide open shot from Paul. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Outside Jackson. Three-pointer on the way. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Vassell outside. Looking to end the run. Drops in the tray.
What a response from Vassell. Coming right back with the 3 of his own.
Inside. And there's Jackson on the assist by Smith. 66 points for Maverick.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Out left to the wing. Here's Sohan. That 3 off the mark. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
In recent history, GA, we've seen some so-called redshirt rookies really thrive in their first season.
Oh, great call, partner. Blake Griffin, Joel Embiid, Chet Holmgren, the latest, were all forced to sit out their first year, but they got to be around the team, soak up as much knowledge as possible, and you can't really argue with the results.
Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with the 3 of his own.
Adams with the screen on Paul. Here's the lob to Adams. Can't complete the alley-oop.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
And the basket by Vassell.
Well, short corner, an easier 3. Vassell playing the percentages.
Paul against Jackson. To the middle. Out to Smith. Pass to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Smith sets the pick for Jackson. Houston needs to get a shot off. And taken away by Paul. And now the fast break. Fox with the ball. Vassell wide open. No good from outside. The Rockets shooting a magnificent 69% in this game. He got it again. Sensational. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
To the inside, here's Wembanyama. Fox from outside, and the rebound goes to the Rockets. Eason's got 7 rebounds in the game. Holiday, the pass to Jackson. From the wing, it's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox. Fox has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And there's the call on Maverick. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Houston making some changes. Jeff Green, he's checked in for Smith. Jay Shante comes in for Tari Eason. And Shepard subbed in for Aaron Holiday. Paul for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
You gotta love how decisive Paul is. Phenomenal at making those fast, effective decisions.
Pass to Jackson. Back to Green. Jackson passes to Shepard. Houston moving it around. There's Jackson with the three. Good! Another from three.
Another three. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for three-point shots made.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Rockets.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And this will be their 3rd win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Maverick.
Well, just a fantastic job of distributing the ball. When you're able to see the floor like that and take advantage of what the defense gives you, it's huge.
There's 18 seconds left in the 4th quarter. To the paint. Here's Jackson. Good. Nice job down low.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
So we see Houston taking the W here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So, for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
MP, you keep bringing up 50s like you're in the dunk contest.
They talk the talk, but you walk the walk.
So how you feeling about your recent play?
Not gonna lie, Coach, I feel pretty good.
So do we, which is why we think you're ready to run with the starters.
Coach, you playing with me? Oh my gosh, that's great. I've been looking forward to this opportunity.
Now, remember when I told you this is a big boy league, MP?
Mm-hmm.
When the coaches make a move like this, it puts us in the crosshairs. It puts Cliff in the crosshairs, too, because the buck stops with the general manager.
Well, like you said, it's a grown man's league, and if you can't handle that pressure, then you ain't gonna make it that. Loud and clear, Coach.
It's time to prove you belong, MP. Good luck.
What's up, everybody? I see MP's made his way into the starting lineup. That's good for him, his team, the fans, everybody.
Hey, welcome. See you later.
Whoa. No way. This can't be real. Thank you so much.
Oh, hi, welcome in. Thanks for coming in.
There he is. A surprisingly loud crowd tonight. This should be a good one.
Hottest team in the land coming through.
A festive atmosphere inside the building as we bring you Friday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. And a couple of injuries among their reserves. I expect their starters will be ready to do whatever's needed.
You have two players injured, one of their stars out. Something they'll have to dig deep to overcome.
Here are the starters for Houston. Green is the 2 with Brooks at the 3. Amen Thompson out there with Alperon Şengün. And it's Jackson in at point. And for Oklahoma City, some serious height in the middle. Holmgren the 4, Hartenstein the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3. A couple of rivals going head-to-head here, Clark. You can feel the extra tension in the air.
No doubt about it. That heat is palpable. Everybody wants to be at their best and prove they're the superior team, but the fireworks and friction is real.
It'll be the Thunder off the tip. It's rebounded by Houston. Jackson with it. On the wing, Green. Yes! And a nice assist from Jackson.
No wasted motion or hesitation there. Green ready to shoot as soon as he caught it.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Jackson. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Can't cash it in from close range. Outside, Green. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Excellent job by Green finishing through that contact.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's a 5-point game. A shot from the high post. And he knocks the jumper down.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him. And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Now here's Thompson. And the layup falls.
They immediately found their offensive rhythm, hitting 3 straight shots to start the game.
Pass to Holmgren. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pure from three-point range.
Yeah, total focus from Shea there. Ready to go off the feed.
Here's Green. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Red hot so far. 4 for 4. Cooking with gas. Couldn't draw it up any better.
Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. Down low. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
I love when Gilgeous-Alexander looks to score because it forces the defense to act.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Yeah, they had the kind of success from the line that would make any coach breathe a sigh of relief, guys. He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kickability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
And it's Green missing.
Just their first miss of the night. They've been aggressive and they've been proficient.
Hartenstein finds Gilgeous-Alexander. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. And so Jackson Jr. will bring it up for the Rockets. Brooks outside. Inside. Out to Thompson. Jackson outside. Thompson with a screen. 6 to shoot. And he lobs it up. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
That is Thompson's game, rocking the rim and giving his team some energy.
So it's Oklahoma City now, trailing by 4.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact. Those are always tough to judge, but I think
here's Wiggins. Wallace left side. From outside the arc. Rockets with a rebound. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Oklahoma City squad. So the Houston 5 right now. Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. Whitmore is out there with Jackson, and it's Eason in at small forward. Smith with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 4 to shoot. Late clock, Houston's got to hurry. Here's Whitmore outside. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 5 assists tonight. Thunder trail by 16. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. There's a screen by Wiggins. The Thunder with another miss.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Back to Jackson. Şengün, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Jackson, the pass to Smith. Jackson outside. Picked by Smith. And he lobs it up top. And stolen by Williams. Now here's Wallace. Whitmore defending. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Grant, we know non-shooting. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. The Rockets on top. They lead by 18. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
You know, for the Rockets, dropping down to the second spot, you know what they say about second place, Ernie?
No, what do they say about second place?
You're the first loser.
Oh. Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Rockets.
They're efficient. They play to their strengths. That puts guys in a position to succeed.
Yeah, they take shots they feel confident about. If they don't feel confident, they make the next pass.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance. And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren the 4, Hartenstein the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3. That's the group for Mark Daigneault starting the second half. Thompson against Holmgren. Williams in the post. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Williams has got his second basket on the night.
And I like when Williams works in these mid-range areas. I mean, such an impressive score.
It's good.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro. Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Dort, the pass to Williams. Launches it. Connects from downtown. Williams has got 7 points in the game.
And the vision is far past his years. Williams with great decision-making.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, similarities in the games of Alperen Şengün and Nikola Jokic. A couple years back, Jokic suggested that Houston run their offense more through him, and they have. Jokic said that's going to benefit the whole organization. He wants to pass and play for the team. They'll move when the ball is in his hands. Brian?
Well, Jokic would know. Thanks, Allie. Thunder trail by 19. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by Houston. Şengün's got 4 rebounds in the game.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Guys, thanks. The Thunder, last season's top seed in the West, but they didn't rest on their laurels. They traded for a lockdown defender in Alex Caruso and signed hard-charging big man Isaiah Hartenstein. With their improvements, this is a team set to continue its upward trajectory. They have tons of draft capital moving forward and a ton of upside.
Big moves. Okay, thanks for the report, Shams. Clark, what catches your eye about Jalen Green at a fundamental level?
Well, it starts with his pure explosiveness. That just jumps out at anybody because he's jumping over everybody, okay? The way he can get up and down the floor and hang and lift, that's what stands out, his athleticism. And he's actually rounding off some of the rough edges in his game that makes him kind of scary as we go forward.
Gilgeous-Alexander no good.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Jackson against Gilgeous-Alexander. Thompson's shot is off.
And, you know, that's their first miss after knocking down 4 in a row to start the half.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target from three-point range. The Rockets lead by 21. Jackson outside. Şengün, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Jackson for 3. Knocks down the long J.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired. Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 24.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
in the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Şengün. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Jackson's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. After years of finishing at the bottom of the West, things are looking up for the Rockets, Clark.
You know, B.A., they've done a really good job of drafting and developing players. That combination can allow you to move forward. And along with signing complementary veterans, that adds to the mix as well. And they've done a nice job. And they've got future draft capital, too. So the Rockets are certainly on the rise.
Williams finds Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, a defense has to be very aware of Gilgeous-Alexander's attack mindset. He wants to get to the rim and do maximum damage.
Thompson passes to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. He shoots it. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Jackson's got 5 points.
Nice to see such unselfish play from Green, putting the team ahead of himself.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. It's rebounded by Şengün.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Brooks the pass to Jackson. And that one drops for him. Jackson's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Gilgeous-Alexander no good.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Hey, yo, right here.
Pass to Jackson.
Hey, let's go, move around.
Williams grabs the board. Oklahoma City has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. The Rockets have gone 8 of 10 in the third and looking in control. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Green's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Green, impressive range from deep. He knows how dangerous he can be from there.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Rockets with a rebound.
Hey, you know, I like the competitive spirit, but when you look at it, I think he rushed that 3 a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
And that one's good. Green.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. And the bucket is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 28.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning because once he does, he makes you pay.
It's Thompson, high post. Gilgeous-Alexander against Jackson. Back to Thompson. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Thompson's got 14 points.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside. Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Sweet-looking jumper from the mid-range. I mean, Gilgeous-Alexander just making it look easy.
Jackson down low. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. And here's Thompson for three. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The rebound by Jackson.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And Houston, another three.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. Outside, Williams.
Yo, watch him.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, he's still battling, doing everything possible to keep them in this game.
It's Jackson, high post. Rejected by Holmgren.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
Shot left block. A nice shot by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Brooks, the pass to Green. Jackson against Gilgeous-Alexander. Jackson can't get it to go.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Here's Holmgren. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Şengün. Gilgeous-Alexander against Jackson. And the layup is good off the glass. Jackson's got 12 points now in the quarter.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's a characteristic.
Thompson passes to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Nice find by Thompson. Now, good to see him sharing the ball like this.
And for Oklahoma City, they're shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Dort, the pass to Hartenstein. Back to Dort. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Stolen by Thompson. And they're on the break. Jackson with it. And it's Dort picking him up. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Oh, Amen Thompson. Incredible verticality.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Looking ahead, they've got the Warriors coming to town for their next game. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
That foul gives him 4, so he's got to settle down a bit.
So for Oklahoma City, Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Holmgren. And it's Caruso in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And a new group getting ready for the Rockets. Landale's checked in for Alperen Şengün. Smith comes in for Thompson. Eason's checked in for Brooks. And it's Cam Whitmore in for Green.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
Pass to Whitmore. Jackson outside. Smith with a screen on Caruso. Back to Smith. Oklahoma City grabs the miss. And the 3rd pick in 2022, Jabari Smith Jr., he struggled at times in his rookie season. But Clark, he's making some major strides now.
You know, B.A., you've heard me and others say this, but every player runs their own race. Everybody's development journey is their own, to own and to run. Sometimes it just takes a little while longer for guys to adjust at this level. But I tell you one thing about that young man, the progress he made lets you know he's got what it takes to one day be an all-star in this league.
Caruso, the pass to Wiggins. He buries it from 3. Wiggins has got 5 points.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Pass to Whitmore. Smith with a screen on Dort. Jackson, the pass to Smith. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Whitmore. Over Dort. And Whitmore gets it to go on the assist from Jackson. He's got 12.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Williams from long range sends it home from three-point land.
Hey, whatever coach told him during the break is beginning to pay off.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Jackson finds Smith. Back to Jackson. To the wing on the left. Throws it up high. Stolen by Wiggins. Dort for three. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Houston Rockets with zero pressure as they hold on to a 35-point advantage. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
He's checked in for Oklahoma City. And a change for the Rockets. Jackson, he's checked in for Fred VanVleet. And here's Caruso. Williams passes to Dort. Wiggins with a screen on Jackson. Pass to Wiggins. Beyond the arc. Sinks it from distance.
Yeah, an amazing find. How about the patience from Dort? Waits for his man to get open and feeds him.
So the Rockets 5 now. Smith out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Cam Whitmore. Then it's Jackson. And it's Landale in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Outside, Williams. No good from outside.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Tipped. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Jackson surveying the D. Pass to Landale. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, another assist. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, B.A.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Williams. Can they get it? And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Stolen by Caruso. Pass to Dort. The kick out to Williams. And Clark, we're seeing greater parity league-wide, but there's still those teams wandering the wilderness.
Yeah, and some of that is due to teams failing to draft well. You've got to be a little lucky, but you also have to be good in your draft selections. And it's not enough to have a high pick. It's really what you do with whatever picks you have in getting it right.
You know, Smith came into the league as a capable and confident shooter off the catch.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Williams with the screen. The kick out to Wiggins. On the wing, Caruso. They set a pick. Pass to Wiggins. 4 on the clock. Knocks it down from distance.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Jackson outside. Smith with it. Jackson outside. Smith with it. Fires the three. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds now.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
It's blocked. Now Jackson. Pass to Whitmore. Jackson outside. Smith right side. Shot is up. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Smith's got 8 here in this quarter.
And this is why Jabari Smith went early in the draft. His ability to find shots and, of course, make them too.
Back to Williams. Drops in the layup for 2.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Jackson outside. Oh, from deep. Pure. That's basket number 9 on 12 tries.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Caruso, the pass to Dort. The 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. After this game, they can look forward to Detroit, where they will match up against the Pistons. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip. Fades away, and scoring with a play inside is Smith. Smith's got 10 points in just the second half.
And there's the length of Smith at work, playing big on the interior.
Caruso, the pass to Dort. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Off the mark there with a 3.
He's lost his momentum in a big hurry. Coming off an excellent quarter, now he just can't find the bucket.
Back to Eason. Jackson outside. Pass to Whitmore. And here's Jackson. Back to Eason. Jack's up a 3. Here's Landale. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass. Landale's got 4 points this quarter.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Dort's shot is good.
Not afraid to shoot. Dort has become more confident in his jumper, and you see why.
Here's Jackson. And they pick up 2. Jackson's got 24.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
On the wing, Caruso for 3. It's hauled in by Landale. Landale's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Eason. Uses the glass on the layup.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by Houston. Landale's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
And for the Thunder, they're shooting about 43% in this one. Pass to Dort. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Smith's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And here's Whitmore. Dort defending. Smith passes to Jackson. Smith with it. Jackson outside. Now here's Smith. Jackson, the pass to Smith. And another dime for him. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
He's doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Jackson. Will it go? Shots blocked. They get it back. Pass to Wiggins from behind the arc. And the 3-pointer goes. Wiggins has got 12 points in just the second half.
His 3-point mechanics, flawless. Get him a clean look from deep, and he's knocking it down.
Chalk up 2 there.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Rockets.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And with this performance, they'll have claimed their 8th win of the year.
Well, these teams meet 3 more times, so it has to feel great to take the first contest. It gives you a mental edge going forward against OKC.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Maverick.
He ran things with precision, great command of the offense, putting his teammates in all the right spots.
And Jackson, here we go. And the shot goes.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Caruso, the pass to Dort. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's not going to go for him.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Jackson. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. So long, everybody.
And how about the Bucks, who are showing calm as they come down the tunnel? A team looking for a big night on its home court. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for him.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
Here's the starting group for Houston. Running the wings, they'll go with Green and Brooks. Alperen Şengün out there with Thompson. And it's Jackson in at the point. And for Milwaukee, the post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. The guard and off guard are Lillard and Trent. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 slot. RJ, this one has a bit of an old school feel to it, doesn't it? These teams love to run things down low.
Yeah, it's going to be a heck of a matchup, Kevin. A little bit of bully ball, you could say. Having a center you can run your offense through makes the rest of your offense that much better.
Now, here's Lillard. Trent passes to Kuzma from the arc. It's not going to go for him. On the wing, Jackson, covered by Giannis. Stolen. Here's Lillard. It's rebounded by Houston. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. He told me that Şengün won't be easy to contain. He pointed to his passing ability and said they can run their offense through him whether he's in the post or at the top of the key. He add in his scoring, and he presents a unique challenge. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Lillard again missing.
0 for 4 to start things off. Got a bit of a pillow fight brewing here, but they're going to get it going.
And Thompson kicks to Brooks. Green passes to Brooks. To the paint. Here's Jackson. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Jackson's got 5.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Good on the triple.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And how great are they playing? 4 for 4 shooting to start this one. And
Lillard kicks to Trent. Back to Lillard. Inside, here's Giannis. Great defense that time from Şengün. And Alperen Şengün continues to prove himself, RJ, as one of the game's most promising big men.
Oh, a lot of it is because of his passing ability, Kevin. Shades of Nikola Jokic out there. Having a big man who can distribute like Şengün is a real luxury.
Now, here's Kuzma. After the miss from Jackson, Kuzma can't get it to go. Jackson against Lillard. On the wing, Thompson. Houston moving the ball around. Jackson with it. Picked up by Kuzma. 6 on the shot clock. Jackson finds Brooks. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
Giannis outside. There's Lopez with the 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Thompson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Jackson. Thompson outside. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists tonight.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Giannis dishes to Lopez. To the middle. They need this. Kicks it out to Giannis. That 3 off the mark.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Jackson passes to Thompson. Back to Jackson. Pass to Thompson. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
And a moment here to look at some of the stats for Giannis Antetokounmpo. 11th in rebounding, and he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And his ability to patrol the lane is a difference maker for that team. Exceptional timing and anticipation. That's why he's a top 10 shot blocker. Now here's Kuzma. No scoring in this one. They could use a bucket. It's deflected.
Rejected by Brooks. Part of why he's stuck as a second rounder. Dillon gives great effort on defense. Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And we know Kuzma's always been a terrific scorer. But Greg, he's developed as a passer over time.
And Kevin, early in his career, Kuzma wasn't called on to be a leader, but he's grown into that role, and he puts effort into orchestrating for his teammates. Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Jackson with it. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. Lobbed up there for Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And so Giannis will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's a 14-point game. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston this season.
And it was a matchup you thought they would have cruised through, but they actually dropped a game in this series last year.
And the Rockets with possession here after the basket by Milwaukee. The drive by Jackson, and Thompson throws it down.
And this one has been all about Amen Thompson, a freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do.
Looking at the last game for the Bucks, it was a loss to the Hornets in Charlotte. Lillard, the pass to Trent. Here is Lillard, guarded by Jackson. And it's Lillard missing.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Jackson kicks to Şengün. Thompson outside. From deep, Green. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
The shot by Lillard, wide open. Good on the three-point shot. Lillard's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Bucks. Left side, Jackson. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Jackson misses. Bucks trail by 12. Baseline J on the way. Trent can't hit.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And he gets the bucket.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
Jackson up top, covered by Lillard. Thompson outside, back to Jackson. Shoots over Lillard. Shot is good off the back rim and in. And 11 points for Maverick.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
And Green now, top of the key. Back to Jackson. Pass to Thompson. Houston moving the ball around. 5 on the clock. And he gets it again. Shot good from Jackson. Jackson's got 13.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Out to the right wing. Three-pointer, Lillard. It's rebounded by Houston.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Count it. 15 points for Maverick.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Here's Lopez. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Rollins. Quarter outside. Rebounded by Jackson. Houston leading by 20. Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals. Closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Taking a look at the Rockets. Jackson is out there with Jalen Green. Then there's Amen Thompson. Then it's Jabari Smith. And it's Eason in at the four-man position. Here's Jackson. Following the three by Milwaukee. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Bucks trail by 19. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Brook Lopez started off, of course, as a post scorer, but he's completely reshaped his game over time, becoming a three-point threat and a defensive stopper. He said, I tried to focus more on being a pillar at the defensive end, someone my teammates can rely on. I'm always talking in the paint, letting them know I'm there to back them up. Kevin?
He's got great communication skills, David. Thanks for the report. Jackson misses. And Zoe Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. The shot by Rollins, no good. Houston leading by 17. Jackson with it. He's picked up by Lopez. Out to Thompson. Jackson down low. Lopez is there. Shot clock at 6. Jackson misses. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting just 28%. They're offensively out of whack and out of step with each other at this point. Eason finds Jackson. Eason with a screen for Jackson. Down low, out to Thompson. Here's Jackson. 17 points in the game. From the wing, and there's Thompson. That's good on the assist by Jackson. Jackson's got assist number 8 now on the night. Now Porter, pass to Rollins. Trent outside. And here's Porter. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Thompson's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Trent kicks to Porter, takes the 3. Rebound by Smith.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
And so Houston again turning it over. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Bucks. Lillard comes in for Kevin Porter. And then for Houston, Şengün comes in for Smith. And Brooks subbed in for Tari Eason. Here's Lillard. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Lillard's got 10.
Aggressive move by Lillard, attacking the heart of that defense.
Now here's Jackson. Lobbed up there for Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Trent can't hit.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Jackson passes to Thompson. Out to Brooks. Jackson with it. Back to Brooks. Houston moving it around. Jackson with the bounce pass. Houston needs to get a shot off. Thompson for 3. It's good for the 7th time this game. He has shot 7. He has made 7.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Kuzma outside. Let's go. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Thompson, a screen on Lillard. Lobbed up there for Thompson. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at the Rockets. They hold the first place spot in the conference just right where they want to be. They've got momentum.
And I think for the Rockets, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
And you want to talk about hitting the ground running? They've done exactly this. And you got to give a lot of credit to their coaching staff for getting this team locked in early.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Bucks trail by 21. And RJ, even without a consistent jumper, Amen Thompson has proven to be a productive player.
And that jumper should develop over time, but he does everything else at a high level. He's extremely versatile, especially on that defensive end, Kevin.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
Jackson finds Eason. Jackson down low, covered by Lillard, and Jackson gets it to go. Jackson's got 19 points.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you, owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
Trent, left side. Lopez outside from downtown. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Jackson passes to Brooks. Thompson outside. Jackson from long range. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Lillard. 17 points in his last outing. Launches it from deep. The Rockets pull it in. Thompson's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. There's the lob to Jackson. Throws down the alley-oop slam. .44 seconds left in the first half of the game. Jackson against Lillard. The wide open look here for Kuzma. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, but right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Here's Lillard. The Rockets making the shot. Drops in the tray. Lillard's got 10 points in the quarter.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Jackson. And yes, it's good.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Lillard from outside, and again Milwaukee with the triple.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And so it's Houston, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Hey, folks, happy you joined us. The action tonight, a bit wild and a big deficit now for the Milwaukee Bucks. Swerving off topic for a moment, I need you guys to weigh in on this. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
No, man, it's a hot dog. Cheese, it's right there in the name.
Well, it's got meat, correct?
Right.
It has bread.
Right.
Isn't that what it takes to make a sandwich?
Stuffed between bread?
That's not how it works. Every summer they have a hot dog eating contest, not a sandwich eating contest. They're different.
I really feel sandwiched between two great debaters. Now let's talk about that lopsided first half. Obviously a lot of work to do for the Milwaukee Bucks.
A lot of bricks out there reminds me of my free throw shooting. Enough to build a house. Come on, man, take it to the paint. Man up.
Man up is correct. These teams often get addicted, Shaq, to the three. Time for some intervention here. What's your plan B, please?
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been one outstanding game for Maverick.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
So it's the Rockets now. The guard and off guard are Lillard and Trent. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. There's Jackson with the 3. Nailed from three-point land. Jackson's got 29.
As he gets more comfortable in unlocking his potential, we'll see Green get more comfortable in moving the ball.
Giannis kicks to Trent. Back to Giannis. Pass to Kuzma. Here's Antetokounmpo, and then jammed down as he goes right over him, then Thompson.
Making it look simple. The athleticism of Giannis on full display.
Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Lobbed up there for Şengün. Lopez with the steal. And it's Trent in the corner. Shoots the 3. Rockets with the rebound. Şengün's got 5 rebounds tonight.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
Lopez up top, launches a 3. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Giannis has got his 8th assist here tonight.
It catches people off guard to see what a smooth stroke Lopez has for a big throw.
And the basket by Jackson.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Three-pointer, Lillard. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And so far this season, shooting at a 75% clip from the line.
First one falls for him. So RJ, the Rockets last year, they were exactly at 500. 41 up and 41 down.
Still, they missed the play-in by 5 games. In the East, they easily are in. That just tells you how difficult a rebuild in the Western Conference is. And Houston is up against it.
Jackson with the bounce pass. Şengün with a screen on Lillard. The drive by Jackson. Green finds Jackson. Thompson in the corner. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Şengün. It's good. Şengün's got 6.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
Lillard the pass to Giannis. Kuzma outside. Off target with his 3.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive. Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Lillard outside. Kuzma kicks to Trent. Pass to Lillard. And the Bucks miss again. Rockets on offense. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Jackson looking around. Thompson, a screen on Lillard. Lobbed up there for Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Jackson against Lillard. And it's sent back by Lillard. It's Kuzma penetrating. And it's in off the backboard.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Rockets.
Green kicks to Jackson. Thompson passes to Green. For three. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Trent setting the pick for Lillard. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Houston's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Back to Jackson. Thompson, a screen on Lillard. Lobbed up there for Thompson.
He's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
And here is Antetokounmpo. 6 points for him. Lopez, a screen on Thompson. Giannis with it. Here's Kuzma. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Giannis has got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. And Thompson gets it to go.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for them. And Thompson kicks to Brooks. Jackson dishes to Thompson. Outside Jackson. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Thompson throws it down.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. The Bucks shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. Pass to Kuzma. Şengün with the rebound. And here's Houston. They're on a 20-5 run. Jackson drives in. It's picked off. Trent with it. Picked up by Thompson. Lopez kicks to Lillard. Drains the 19-footer. Lillard's got 23 points.
And not his quarter, scoring-wise. Just 1 of 7 from the field.
Thompson, a screen on Lillard. Lobbed up there for Thompson. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. It's Trent on the wing. No good on that one. Great defense that time from Şengün. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. And Thompson kicks to Jackson. 4 on the clock. Houston moving it around. From deep, Green. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Green's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Rockets. Kuzma outside. Lillard outside. Fires for 3. Brooks grabs the board.
Well, after the show he put on in the first half, you thought it would continue, but he's cooled off a little bit here now.
And Green gets it to go.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Lillard with the bucket.
And he knocked down 4 triples in the first half. You got to stay in his hip pocket.
To the inside. Thompson in the corner. Back to Jackson. Thompson sets the pick for Jackson. Inside. The shot by Thompson, no good.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Lillard looking around. Kuzma, left side. From deep, Trent. It's rebounded by Houston.
He's just basically a body out there right now, nothing else. The team is struggling, and he hasn't been able to help them out at all.
Pass to Thompson. Back to Jackson. Here's Thompson. High post, Jackson. Launches it. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Jackson. 35 points from Amen Thompson.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Lillard outside. And the three off target.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Bucks are still trying to perfect their chemistry. Bobby Portis says things take time. You've got to keep continuing to build it. There's another level Dame and Giannis can get to. Just making it clockwork. Them continuing to get better at it opens the floor for everyone else on the court. Kevin?
Well, David, with those two guys, Dame and Giannis, it opens the floor up a lot. Hey, thanks for the report. Another possession, another assist.
And that last assist ties him for the franchise record for most in a game. How about the night he's having?
He's been on time and pinpoint with his passing all game long. Fantastic performance to tie the franchise record. Three-pointer and another assist.
And sure enough, he's just set the single-game franchise record for assists.
Showing that vision both to find his teammates and to reach new heights. Here's the floater. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's, and so it's Jackson who brings it up for Houston. Thompson passes to Jackson. Şengün with a screen on Lillard. Lobbed up there for Şengün.
In pick and roll, Şengün dives hard to the rim, and he's got pretty good hands.
We've got 1:13 left to play in the third. Trent outside. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Stolen by Jackson. Thompson in the posts. Giannis is there. And Thompson throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Can't let Lopez get comfortable down low. The second he does, there's no stopping.
Down low. They kick it out to Green. On the wing, Thompson. Covered by Giannis. 6 to shoot. Thompson in the corner. Over onto Kumbo. And Houston again with the bucket.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
So it's the Bucks now. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Lillard. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got rebound number 15 here tonight. And Brooks gets it to go. Brooks has got 6.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
And a deep three from Lillard. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Amen Thompson, he's feeling it tonight. And he has been the driving force for the Rockets. With the points he racked up that quarter, he has broken his season-high scoring mark already. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
That is why he is a point guard in this league. He has the elite passing ability, the vision. You need both to play the point guard.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Taking a look at the Rockets, Jabari Smith is out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Cam Whitmore. Then there's Jackson, and it's Landale in at the 5 spot.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And for Houston, they're shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. Jackson from long range drills the three-pointer. Jackson's got 37.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Portis finds Antetokounmpo. Here's Rollins. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Houston's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. There's Jackson with the three, and another one falls.
Hats off to him. I mean, he's got the longest 40-point streak in history.
Unreal. He's been on a scoring binge the likes we have never seen before. Can they get it? And it's Whitmore with the rebound. Houston's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. There's Jackson with the three. The rebound by the Bucks. Portis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. The Bucks have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. Greg, you think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind.
There's Jackson with the three. It's good from long range. Jackson's got 43 points.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
To the middle. Got a hand on it. Driving inside. And another assist for him.
Well, he's now tied for 3rd all-time in the record books for most assists in a game.
GA, he's been playing all game long like he knows exactly when and where to pass the ball. It's incredible.
An incredible 28 assists for him, and he has splashed his name right in the middle.
Timeout called by Milwaukee.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th, and he comes up with the deuce.
And when Giannis is sinking that shot, he is impossible to guard.
Porter against Jackson. He tries for 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Trent passes to Antetokounmpo. Over in the corner, Green. Off target from three-point range. On offense, here are the Rockets. They're on a 14-3 run. Jackson from long range. The offensive rebound. Eason finds Jackson over Porter. Here's Landale. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
And you can see them just deflate after giving up that score. And they know that they can't dig themselves out of this hole if they're allowing second chance points.
Clock at 6. Here's Trent. Landale grabs the miss. Landale's got 6 rebounds in the game. Back to Jackson from past the arc. Rebound, Milwaukee. To the paint. The kick out to Porter. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Houston's gotten 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of them. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Jackson's got 46 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Takes a step back. And again, another assist.
And this is a passing display that will be dissected for years after this one.
Well, the dimes keep piling up, Greg, and now he is tied for second most in assists. What a floor leader.
Standing even with Kevin Porter's total of 29 from back in 1978. Amazing.
Rockets have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. Smith kicks to Jackson. Good! Another from 3.
Well, folks, if you haven't been following his story since coming into the league, for all-time NBA rookies, he's now 5th place in three-pointers made.
You know, he's worked on his craft and improved in a short time here in his rookie season. He's got that beautiful touch as we've seen from deep guys, but that's definitely not the only way he can score. Eason finds Jackson, right wing. Here's Landale. Another possession, another assist.
And he has passed his way into the history books. That assist putting him even for the top spot all time.
Well, easily one of the best passing performances of all time, and his next assist will set him apart from everyone.
Well, you look at the 30 assists for him. He's matched Skiles' mark from 1990, and it's been a true team effort as he can't do it without his teammates.
Good, he hits again.
And it's another 50-point night for him. He's had a bunch of them in his career.
And on the NBA all-time list of 50-point games, he's almost in the top 5.
In the top 5, how about Wilt, MJ, Kobe, Harden, and Elgin Baylor? That is a pretty exclusive club.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Lopez comes in for Bobby Portis, and Damian Lillard is subbed in for Green.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Outside, Porter. It's Trent on the wing, covered by Smith. Back to Trent from outside the arc. No good, shot missing.
And still, he's scoreless. Boy, they could use just a little bit of help from him.
Now a timeout called by Houston. And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked 1st in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Kevin Porter. Houston moving it around. Pass to Van Vliet. Now Whitmore. Back to Jackson. Van Vliet with it. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Lillard the pass to Lopez. And the foul on Tari Eason. That's foul number 2 for him. RJ, what have you noticed about the young players that enter the NBA today?
Unfortunately, the NBA is now tasked with teaching players how to play basketball. The NBA wasn't a teaching league 20 years ago. Now it is. A lot of players are spending their first, second, and even third year learning how to play basketball. That was not always the case. They used to go to college and play for Hall of Fame coaches for 4 years.
Trent against Jackson. Puts up a 3, and another 3 for Houston.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Antetokounmpo against Jackson. Lillard outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Van Vliet. Outside for Jackson. For the 3, bangs home the trifecta. Jackson's got 58.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Lillard the pass to Antetokounmpo. There's the triple. Kuzma can't get it to go. Kuzma's gone 1 of 5 from 3-point territory. Jackson. And another one.
Just a magnificent showing for him tonight offensively. Buckets coming in rapid succession.
And get this, guys, he's now tied for the third most 60-point games in league history.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
They're limiting the offensive possessions for the other team. Tough to win with no extra possessions.
Pass to Eason. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Van Vliet. Now here's Lillard. Whitmore defending. Back to Lillard. Now here's Trent. And he's good on the 3-ball. Trent's got 6 here in this quarter.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Jackson finds Whitmore. Kuzma with the defensive effort.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Back to Trent. Down low. And Kuzma slams it in.
And I like that Kuzma can go off 1 or 2 feet. It really allows him to attack the rim with ease.
Trent against Jackson. Here's Whitmore. Van Vliet outside. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Eason. And another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Lillard outside. Pass to Lopez. Giannis outside. From deep. Rockets with the rebound. Eason's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Houston.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Maverick.
His overall stat line really says it all. I think a triple-double game for him, getting it done everywhere on the floor.
Another miss by Kuzma.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Here's Jackson. And, yep, another basket. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Stolen by Jackson. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Van Vliet on the wing. Back to Jackson. Van Vliet kicks to Jackson. Out left to the wing. Clock at 4. Houston moving it around. Smith for 3. Buries it from 3-point range.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
So we see Houston taking the W here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson.
No one has ever had as many assists in an NBA game as you did tonight. Take us through what that's like.
You're seeing what we do in practice behind closed doors. This is who we are. We're a team of playmakers. If you stop one of us, I know someone else will step up.
And That said, how do you improve on a record-setting effort like tonight's?
I like that question, Sabrina. And the best way I can answer that is the game never changes. Just keep the ball moving, keep yourself moving until you're holding that trophy after the last game. There's always room to improve.
Love that. Love that. Well, thanks again.
Thank you. All right, cheers.
See ya. You good?
Huge moment on the show today as I am ready to unveil my ultimate NBA Dynasty rankings.
All right, I mean, it took you long enough.
Actually, he brought this up 2 weeks ago.
Finally, Toby says something useful.
Oh, thank you.
I mean, it would have taken me 20 minutes, but maybe that's because I know how to ball.
No one knows more than me, Russell,
Whatever.
about anything.
Oof, that is patently false.
And you can patently shut it.
That doesn't make sense.
Maybe not, Toby. I'm not a book boy like you, but I am a knower of ball, and I am ready to unveil my dynasty list.
All right, just say it already. Do we need a drum roll?
All right, here we go. In reverse order, please hold your applause until the end. Number 9, Hakeem's Rockets.
I like that. I like that.
Number 8, Isaiah's Bad Boy Pistons. Number 7, LeBron's Big 3 Heat. Number 6, Birds Big 3 Celtics. Number 5, Steph's Warriors. Number 4, Duncan's Spurs. Number 3, Kobe's Lakers. Number 2, Magic's Showtime Lakers. And number 1.
I mean, it's
You
obviously
guys ready?
Jordan's Bulls.
Jordan's Bulls.
Wrong! It's Jordan's Bulls!
Yeah, that's what I said.
No spoilers, Russ.
I mean, we both said it already.
We could debate the definition of spoiler all day long, but what I want to know is, what do you think?
I mean, quite frankly, it's a shockingly coherent list, especially for you, Jalen. But, I think some of the placement is debatable.
Nobody cares, Toby. Russ, what do you think? You're a hooper. How'd I do?
Honestly, I think my biggest thing is Duncan's Spurs. I feel like you put them a little high.
What about 5 championships? Don't you understand,
No, I know.
Russell?
It's how long it took to get them. It was
Duncan's first championship came in 1999, and his last was in 2014. That's a 16-year span.
Right, and the Warriors, who you put below them, won 4 in 9 years. I mean, I could even make the case for the Celtics being more dominant, winning 3 and 7, including 5 finals appearances and going up against those great Lakers teams. Plus, I might put Larry over Steph if we're keeping it 100.
Look, those are interesting points you both make. It's clear you spent a lot of time thinking about this, and for that, I commend you. Unfortunately, it pains me to say this, but you're both unbelievably wrong and stupid.
Okay, we don't need to make it personal, Jalen. It's okay to disagree.
Everything is personal, Russ. This is war.
Pretty sure this is a TV show.
That it is, Toby, which means it's time for a quick commercial break. Back with more Jalen Murphy Show after this.
MP has been slinging 40s like it's nothing lately.
Yo, MP just broke the single game assist record. That's unreal.
I told you. Once you make the starting lineup, we're in the endorsement game now.
Yeah.
And look where we at.
Does that mean that you finally got me a shoe deal?
What? Come on, man. I ain't just get you one shoe deal. I got you 6.
Yeah, stop playing. What you mean?
All these people right here want to sign you. Okay, and they're more than happy to come to terms with us. All you got to do is tell me which one you want to go with, and we golden.
Bruh.
Great choice.
Yo, I cannot believe I'm getting paid to wear sneakers, man. This is the kind of thing that we dreamed about back in Plainview, man.
And this is just the start, okay? Look at the names on the spreadsheet. These are all the companies you can work with if you keep going the way you're going.
Yo, I appreciate all this, man. You putting in work, bro.
Come on, man. That's what you pay me for. This ain't no charity. I'm here to help you maximize your brand. Nothing left on the table.
Hey, respect, man.
Hey.
I appreciate it.
Hey,
this
no
is
doubt.
major, man.
No doubt.
All right.
Oh, hi. Welcome in. Thanks for coming in.
Whoa. No way. This can't be real. Thank you so much for coming.
Hi. Come in. Look around. Wow. Bye. Thanks for coming in.
Hey, great to see you. Take a look around. Let me know if you need it. Thanks for swinging by. Hope to see you again.
Feeling you, MP. Good, MP. Over here. You ready to give these fans what they paid for?